Yo, what's good fam? Thanks for joining me for another Edison video. So today's match was brought to me by my boy Treb, which is actually the person who got me started into Edison format. I moved out of the States a few years ago. I'm living in Puerto Rico now. He came over for about a weekend, and besides going out and showing him Puerto Rico, we did nothing but play Edison format all weekend. And it was pretty dope. So he's been sending me matches left and right, and I haven't been posting any of them. So I decided to just pick one at random and post it, and that's exactly what you're gonna see today. Now don't forget guys, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm gonna need all of you guys to smash that subscribe button and join me on this trip so that we can get there before the end of December. But before we get started guys, like always, if you wanna help support this channel, please check out my TCG player link, which is in the description below, or check out my merch link, which is also in the description below, and cop yourself a dope Grinding Go Format t-shirt. Now enough of that guys, let's hop right into the video. So like I mentioned before, this match was brought to me by my boy Treb. He's playing against your boy Slurp. I don't even know why you would have a name like that. But anyways, he's playing against your boy Slurp. Let's just hop right into it. See who's gonna win this rock, paper, scissors. So Treb's gonna win the rock, paper, scissors. Obviously they're gonna choose to go first. So opening hand is Heavy Storm, Flame Veil Magician, Gravekeeper Spy, Bottomless Trap Hole, and Descendant. 6th card is Pot of Avarice. Your boy Slurp. Your boy Slurp's opening hand is X-Sabre, Airbellum, Emmer's Blade, Book of Moon, Mind Control, and Solemn Judgment. So Treb's opening hand is not that bad actually. He's got a Gravekeeper Spy and he drew into the Descendant. So this means that once his Spy resolves, he'll be able to drop Descendant and hit 2 cards. But let's see how this is gonna go. So he's gonna set the Descendant, then set the Bottomless Trap Hole, pass over. Slurp's gonna draw into Flame Veil. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Slurp's gonna draw into X-Sabre, Full Helm Knight. Let's see what he's gonna do here. He could probably just set this Emmer's Blade. The problem is that when your opponent opens a card in Edison format, when your opponent opens setting a monster in Edison format, you have to read that it's Raikou, or a Hamster, or a Snowman Eater. So 2 out of those 3 cards you're gonna get rid of this Emmer's Blade, whether he runs into it or he sets it. So he could actually summon this Airbellum and then activate Mind Control and try to go for some kind of synchro play, but let's see what he's gonna do here. So he's gonna play the Mind Control and then summon Airbellum, which was not the right play. So you always want to summon your monster first, because just like this, you don't want them to go ahead and activate their card. Like let's say it's a Torrential Tribute or a Bottomless Trap Hole that just literally completely just stops his play right in his tracks. So you really want to drop the monster first and then go ahead and do whatever else you're gonna do after that. But the Airbellum gets bottomless. He's gonna flip Spy, not get any of the effects off, set Book of Moon and Solemn Judgment, pass over. Treb's gonna draw into Flame Veil Magician. Heavy Storm's gonna come down, and then Magician's gonna get summoned. Swing in, and now he's gonna go for a synchro play, but I'm not too sure what he's gonna summon. Okay, so he drops Stardust Dragon, which I'm not too sure. I'm not too sold on. Maybe he could just put the Spy in defense mode and then manned up with the Magician and passed over. That would have kept 2 guys on board. And yeah, I mean, Stardust Dragon is just too fragile of a card. I'm not too sure what X-Sabres can do to try to get over it, but just having a Stardust, I'm not too sold on it. But that's just me. So anyways, he drops Stardust Dragon, sets Pot of Avarice, passes over. Slurp draws into the Emergency Call. So he sets Emmer's Blade, sets Emergency Call, passes over. Treb draws into another Bottomless Trap Hole. He's gonna summon Descendant and try to man up now. That's gonna get him another Emmer's Blade. Descendant's gonna swing in, get him a Airbellum, and then he's probably just gonna set Bottomless and pass over. Okay, so end phase, the Emergency Call is gonna get activated. to summon 2 Ember's Blades, and this is pretty scary, right? So let's see what's gonna happen here. Wow, Emergency Call is a crazy card, right? Drops, what's this guy's name? Full Helm Knight. I'm sorry, guys. Drops Full Helm Knight, goes into a Mistworm, which is gonna get rid of the Stardust Dragon. So he's gonna target Stardust, Descendant, and Pot of Avarice. I'm assuming Bottomless is gonna get activated here. Now Airbellum's gonna go in. Let's see what he's gonna hit here. He's gonna hit Descendant, sets Rhoda, and passes over. Treb draws into a Mirror Force, which is pretty good, so he can set everything and pass over. Slurp draws into another Full Helm Knight. Swings in. Now this is gonna get Mirror Forced. And passes over. Treb draws into a Plague Spreader Zombie, which doesn't do anything with this Flame Veil Magician. So he's gonna flip Magician, swings in. Sets himself the Plague Spreader. Slurper's gonna draw into Full Helm Knight. And then Full Helm Knight's gonna swing in. And that's gonna get him Ember's Blade. And then Ember's Blade's gonna run over this Magician. And he's gonna pass over, draws into Assault Beast. Plays Avarice. Let's see what he gets, right? So he's gonna get a Snipe Hunter and a Summoner Monk. So if this Snipe Hunter was a spell card, this game would practically be over, right? Unfortunately, he didn't get it. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Summon Snipe Hunter. Discards Monk, targets Airbellum. Hits the 6, activates Snipe Hunter. Gets a 5, passes over. Slurp's gonna draw into an Upstart Goblin. That's gonna get him a Ragigura. Summon Ragigura. Gets himself an Ember's Blade, so he can, yeah, so right here he's gonna go into an Armory Arm and just swing over the Snipe Hunter and pass over. He doesn't need to do much after that. Treb draws into Brain Control, sets it as a bluff. Slurp's gonna draw into Call the Haunted. Swings in for 18, sets Ember's Blade. I'm guessing he's gonna set Call 2. Passes over, Treb draws into Dust Tornado, sets it, and face Call the Haunted. Gets himself a Full Helm Knight. Yeah, so I would have just summoned this Ragigura. Maybe I was being greedy there. I would have just called this Ragigura and got myself another card out of it. But he drops a Full Helm Knight, draws into an Upstart Goblin, flips Ember's Blade. He's gonna go into a Young Lady, which is gonna get rid of everything. Plays Upstart Goblin to draw into Cold Wave. Swings for 18 and 23. Passes over, Treb draws into Deep Prison, and that's game because he's got a Cold Wave in hand. Alright, so that's the end of game 1. Slurp's gonna get that game. So Treb's gonna choose to go first here. Opening hand for Treb is Summoner Monk, Plague, Bottomless, Trap Hole, Spy, MST, and Rekindling. So the play here is just set Spy, set Bottomless, and pass. Slurp's opening hand is Heavy Storm, Bottomless, Book, Full Tro, Trap Stun, and Brain Control. So there's really not much to do here. You could set Bottomless and Heavy and pass over. He sets it with the Book of Moon. I say the Heavy because I'm just that kind of player that I want to set up for, you know, the optimal amount of advantage. So I would have just set the Heavy Storm with that. Treb draws into a Mirror Force. Flips Spy, put the other one in defense mode, I'm guessing. Okay, so he drops Descendant with that. That Descendant's gonna get Bottomless, priority, pop the other card. And he's just gonna pass over. Slurp's gonna draw into Ember's Blade. So this Heavy Storm's gonna go down anyways because he's gonna try to get in with this Ember's Blade. Let's see what he hits. He hits Rekindling, sets a Trap Stun and passes. Treb draws into another Spy. Plays the MST. Sets Mirror Force and sets Gravekeeper Spy. So that MST was really good for a few reasons. He knows he's playing against Sabres, so he could have just easily made that read for the trap stun. But even if it wasn't trap stun, you still have Mirror Force. If he drops another guy, you have a Starlight Road, you have Dust Tornado, and MST. A whole bunch of things that are going to screw over this Mirror Force that's face down. So that was a good read by Treb by activating that MST. Anyways, passes over. Slurp's going to draw into a Raikou. Swings in. Spy's going to get activated. Drops another Spy. Plays Brain Control. Goes for a Black Rose Dragon. And then sets Raikou and passes. Treb draws into Bottomless. So he's going to choose to set Summoner Monk with a Bottomless. Pass over. Slurp's going to draw into Trap Stun. Sets Trap Stun and passes. Treb draws into Cyber Dragon. Passes over. Slurp's going to draw into an Emmer's Blade. Sets Emmer's Blade. Treb draws into Deep Prison. Sets it. And if Slurp draws into another X-Sabre monster, then Treb's going to be in a bad position here. So Treb, okay, so Slurp's going to draw into DD Crow. Pass over. Treb draws Rekindling. So he's going to flip over the Summoner Monk. Play Rekindling, gets himself a Flame Veil Magician. Drops himself a Red Dragon Archfiend. And he hits a Raikou, unfortunately, right? So that's going to kill the Emmer's Blade also. Passes over. And then, okay, so Slurp's going to draw into Full Helm Knight and drop it. Swing for 13. Passes over. Treb draws into Royal Decree. Drops Cyber Dragon. And just passes. That was pretty good here because that means that he can't get in with this Full Helm Knight. Leaves the Bottomless and the Deep Prison down. Slurp's going to draw into Torrential Tribute. Sets it and passes over. Treb draws into Gores. Passes. Draws into Emmer's Blade. Drops the Emmer's Blade here. And let's see what he does. Drops Full Helm Knight. Bottomless is going to be activated. Trap Stun's going to get activated. So now he can really go in. So he could swing in with this Emmer's Blade. And then crash. Obviously getting himself another Airbellum. And then crash over. And then swing with everything else. Let's see what he's going to do here. Okay, so he goes for Hyungli play. Yeah, that was weird. So level 4 or lower. So he should have just crashed with the Emmer's Blade and then swung in with everything else. That would have gotten 2 cards out of the way. And that's all he needed to do. He doesn't necessarily have to do anything for this Deep Prison. Swings in. Swings for 16. He's gonna drop Gores. Hits Plague Spreader Zombie. Hits a token, passes over. Treb draws into Torrential. Swings in at the Full Troll. Yeah, so he's back in control here. Draws into E-Call, sets E-Call, passes. Wow. Draws into Kaiku. Swings in. So he's going to activate the E-Call. Yeah, so E-Call gets him any 2 X-Sabre monsters, right? He's got a Decree and a Torrential down. He's going to activate Decree. Wow, man. So that Kaiku is really putting in work. That Decree just saved in this whole game. Surf draws into Call the Haunted, sets DD Crow. Treb draws into Rekindling, which he only has 1 guy for, so I don't think he's going to activate it just yet. Okay, so he chooses to activate it. I'm guessing just to try to really man up or save this Royal Decree here. Or maybe he's thinking Raikou and he doesn't want to risk it. Draws, yeah, so he draws into an Airbellum and that's the end of this game. So Slurp's going to choose to go first this game. Opening hand is Airbellum, Sangan, Solemn, Raikou, and Cold Wave. Treb's opening hand is Double Assault Beast, Heavy Storm Knock, and Book of Moon. 6 card is Dust Shoot, sets Sangan, sets Dust Shoot, and Solemn passes over. Treb draws into Deep Prison. Dust Shoot gets activated. Plays Heavy Storm. Assault Beast knock. That's crazier. Sets Book of Boon, passes, draws into Emmer's Blade. Sets Raikou, passes, draws into a third Assault Beast. So beat down, right? Sets Deep Prison, passes over. Sets Trap Stun with an Air Bellum. Summons Descendant, swings in. Swings with Descendant. Okay, so before I continue this game, okay? I know Trev is gonna watch this. Bro, if you don't summon Assault Mode, I don't even know why you send me this match, bro. We want to see Assault Mode. You play Assault Mode, we want to see it. I'm just gonna continue and assume that we see Assault Mode in this match, right? So he passes over, Slurp draws into Emmer's Blade, plays Cold Wave, and Air Bellum's gonna swing a Descendant, pass over, draws into Magician. Yeah, I think this is just beat down now, right? Beats him down, goes into Stardust Dragon. Slurp draws into Summoner Monk, sets Air Bellum. Trev draws into Kaiku. Gets him another Air Bellum after he swings with Stardust. Kaiku swings, gets him Ragigura. Ragigura is gonna get him Emmer's Blade, I'm assuming. Okay, the full throw. Passes over to Slurp, which draws into Bottomless. He's gonna set his Summoner Monk and set his Bottomless, passes over. Trev draws Mirror Force. Kaiku's gonna swing in. Stardust is gonna swing in, set Mirror Force, and that's the end of this game. Yeah, man, I'm a little disappointed, man. I wish we would have seen some kind of Assault Mode activate, but we didn't. Yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you really liked this match. Like I always say, if there were any plays that you would have done differently, please let me know in the comment down below. Please send me your Edison matches. I want to start doing a lot more of these. Also, send me your Go Format matches like I always say. And also, guys, I love all of you, and I hope to see you on the next one, all right? Peace.